Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing pretty darn well. Thanks for asking. So, we are here in Starlight Drive-In. It looks pretty blank and empty, but shut up. This is a huge area to work with, and I've got a plan. I've even got a plan for this thing right here. But I've just got, there's such a huge area. And honestly, I even have Sunmint Borders extended or expanded, whatever it is. But honestly, I don't really go and use, I don't push it too far. I mean, like some of the road, the border goes like all the way out to the road, but I don't do that. I stick to the fence edge, and just like a little bit beyond. But with the vanilla game and the original boundaries, it doesn't follow the fence line, which I think it should. It starts with the fence over there, and then it just kind of sort of stays straightish, but it leaves out the fence, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I don't go too far extending into the extended borders, but it does give me like a nice little extension, but I don't use it all. So anyway, we are here, as you can see, with Samantha Kain, and I just want to share with you a small build that is going to be part of something larger, and let's get started. I mean, over here, as you can see, we've got a lot of open space, and over there is the guard shack, Glenn's place, and a lot of area that needs some defending, some walls and such. But we've got some walls going on back over here with, enclosing a bit of the farm, and looks like the crops have been harvested so far. And there's our other guard, that's Beth. And funny enough, Beth is, we call her like Beth G, because she's the guard, and then we just call her Beth, who, I'm not sure where she's at, but anyway, she's Beth as well, but she was here first, so we just call her Beth, and she's the farmer. And then she's Beth G because, well, she came here second, and she's a guard, so Beth G, Beth Guard. So what I wanted to share with you guys today is not that. It's this. This is Beth's home. Remember, Beth, not Beth G. This is Beth's home. Beth was the first person to respond to the settlement beacon. And so she was given the pick of anywhere that she wanted to live. And Samantha was assuming that she was going to, plop a home down over here on the dirt, because she said, I will farm for you. And it's like, okay, great. We'll build a house over there. She's like, no. Actually, I want this. I want over here. So I was like, okay, sure. So she's got, I don't remember which car this is, but she's got this car, and Samantha helped her build it. And Beth was actually pretty good at it. She's a pretty good carpenter in her own right, but Samantha still helped her because, it's just kind of hard getting some of the angles and things like that, and lifting walls by yourself. It's not easy. But, yeah, so, as you can see, part of the car is exposed, but, some of it's used just for storage, some of it is just decoration. But, yeah. And Beth has always wanted a home with a white picket fence and some nice green grass. Now, green grass is kind of a rare thing in the Commonwealth, as you can see. But Samantha here was actually able to get light flicker, was actually able to find, I think it was in Lexington somewhere, Yeah, it was in Lexington. There was there's a hardware store and sporting goods store down in Lexington, and she found all of this AstroTurf. So basically, Cherise brought a roll of AstroTurf and rolled it out, and these rocks serve dual purpose. One is for, decorative purposes, and the other is to hold it down. And got some green plants and a bush that doesn't actually take up too much space, and comfortable little chair sitting inside of resting on top of a tire. She even has herself a little mailbox, and Cherise even made that light work. But there's no mail in it right now. But when there is, on rare occasions, but when there is something there, like when Samantha wants to kind of let people know about poetry night, she kind of goes and puts a little flyer in there, and the little light flashes, and Beth seems to enjoy it. So yeah, to give her a little bit more privacy, they put this fridge door here, which also helps hold the bush down. So does the sandbag. But this holds the bush down, keeps things up. The sandbag holds it in place. They kind of welded it to the door as well, but hey, safety first. Or in this case, safety forced. But yeah, this is Beth's home. And as you can see, she's even got a lamp that hangs through the roof there. She's got some food, got stored up food and games and magazines there. A little cutting board. She's got herself a little hot plate. She brought that with her. She found that in one of her scavengings, and that's hers. That is one of her personal belongings, which is another reason why it's back at the back of the wall. Oh yes, and just in case, she's also got, a little fan and table and such to go with her cooking. She's got herself salt and pepper and nice little rug so that she sits on the edge of the bed and she can keep her feet warm. And this car actually still has a working stereo in it. She was thrilled about that. And yeah, I mean, this roof offers a lot of extra protection from the weather, especially since there's that hole in the roof there and the hole in the roof there. But she still has nice comfort, and she has a little protection so she can sometimes see, what's happening behind her while she's laying in bed. She can just kind of like look in the mirror, and actually she can only see that. But if somebody is peeking in there, she can look and make sure that she's safe. And yeah, this is just a little home. They it's like, oh, what? They pounded holes into the, yes, they did. They put holes into the asphalt. It's not exactly difficult to get holes in this thing. I mean, look, there's a bunch of messed up pavement there. There's holes over there. So yeah, then there too. So they were able to put post holes in and set up her white picket fence and give herself a nice little home. And these do kind of billow when it's breezy and windy, but it still does offer protection privacy. Still does offer privacy, and that's what she was looking for. She still wanted air to come through, doesn't want it stuffy, but she wanted privacy, which, yeah, still kind of sounds weird because there's this huge open area, but shut up. She likes it. Beth likes it. And, yeah, so this is Beth's home. And she is happy with it, and I'm pretty proud of it. I like this. I always thought that these cars, should be used for housing. I mean, hey, a lot of people live in their cars. I have. Nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, hey, it's pretty inexpensive in general. It is tight. It is tight though. But hey, I lived in a car for a year and a half, and it was actually it's pretty nice. I admit I didn't think it at the time. I was kind of depressed at the time, but I look back and I'm like, you know what? I had a lot of freedom, and I didn't get harassed by anybody, and it was pretty damn awesome. So here we go. This is Beth's home, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I hope it gives you some ideas. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, be excellent to each other and party on. Have a great one.